Alright guys, I did want to tell you we've had some progress with we finally can take the nets down now that we got the fence up. That's my Orleans Antique, Golden Delicious, and Ruby Darling, which is a small Honey Crisp. And then back there's going to be a little storage or maybe a brassica bed. Like broccoli and stuff that doesn't mind only getting like 4 hours of sun every day. So, alright, these guys are my cracky barrels. I'm pretty proud of them. If I can get them to work like last year. This is some lettuce that seems to be enjoying himself pretty nicely. Hold on, let's see. Everybody likes to look at the roots. Let's see if I can get the roots out. Oh, that looks pretty happy so far. Okay, probably won't be able to do that again. The roots will be all around that thing, that 2-inch cup. Here's a cucumber, some more lettuces and loofahs. Now this is Master Blend for 55 gallons with a hole drilled in the side. So they always have drainage and the water won't go above a certain level and drown them. I think they're pretty cool. If I can get all of these to go up this fence and kind of trellis around across to the dog. Whatever. It would be really cool if it could crawl across the whole yard. But anyway, so I set up for this year. These are new beds. The long ones are mostly new. Like the very eastmost part of the last bed in each row is last year's dirt, and we got some interesting volunteers coming up in those, but made a planter out of the post hole dirt. That's a horseradish, some potatoes in containers. I'm going to make another one with a pile of dirt right next that I haven't gotten around to yet. Alright, so each one of these has like something growing in the foreground and something growing in the background. So here I've got corn, and then the main row is going to be salad greens in between, tomatoes and peppers, all held up on a string to like a dog lead that goes between one post, T-post, to the next. So all the support is above. That's the way they do it in intensive agriculture, and I'm very interested to see how well I can do. But I lost my own seedlings. Every single, well, all but like 2 of them. And one of them was lucky. Like a lucky, I went to pull it up thinking it was dead, and there was this little seedling that was underneath. So hopefully that one lives. But eggplants, tomatoes, peppers. There is a tomato sauce party in the works. Hopefully we can have a pandemic gap and somebody needs to grow me some basil and cilantro. That's all I'm saying. So, tomatoes, peppers. This guy, this is the one that, see, I cut that one off that died from the frost and went to yank it up, and oh, there's this little guy. So I hope, Amish paste, I hope, because that was really good last year. This guy is a Matt's Wild Cherry. Boy, are they prolific. But there's a little bit that might live, which is better than the seedling that I have in the bucket. That is also my tomatillo that was like 3 feet tall. Like she's kind of alive there a little bit, maybe. Ugh, gross. Anyway, so that's the whole plan with irrigation. Potatoes. Peas, a whole row of them, strawberries, tomatillos. That one got a little blanched in the sun. I'm such a bad gardener. And I kind of scattered some sunflower seeds in here. I thought that'd be fun. And these are my cherry tomatoes. A whole row of them. Same policy. Lower and lean. Only 3 of my varieties out of probably 15 of tomatoes are determinate versus indeterminate. The San Marzano says it's determinate, but I think that's a bunch of hooey. This bed is just random pole beans, I think, and onions. I think there's garlic back there, but garlic takes 2 years. I had no idea. More onions. And that guy lived through the frost. And so did that one. Tomatoes. Just something closer to the kitchen so I can just come out and grab it. Closer to the kitchen. I'm literally 14 feet away. So, go. Alright. The raspberries. You guys saw those last year. I need to get loofahs going, because I want to train them to go all the way up that sunflower, up that pole, that deer pole, and then over to the house to provide shade over the patio. Hashtag loofah goals. Anyway, Miranda's basil that got killed in the frost, she won't let me pick it yet, but holy cow. This is also right next to the patio, so we can enjoy it and pick at it. We pick at the peas all the time. I love it that she has that memory as well. So we're very fortunate to have this ability to have this garden available to me at this time. So, okay, again, the jugs, I just need to pull them out and trim, but little seedlings are taking a while because they're wet. But this is that same policy, the nutrients in the water one time only, and drill a little hole so they don't drown, but these guys are looking a little wet. Potatoes in a lockable container that I drilled holes in the bottom and filled with, I believe there's 20-ounce plastic bottles with holes drilled in them as water reservoirs in the bottom half of it. So I've got water reservoir wicking material, I guess peat moss wicking to the top, the seed layer, and then more soil, and then I need to top it again. So pretty happy with that concept, even though it's funny that it's a repurposed container from a neighbor. Anyway, and the fence, of course, goes from the house all the way around to the other side. The dogs are super happy. So is Steve. Welcome to my happy place. Love you guys. Bye.